So, I'm sharing just a couple things really quickly, and then we're gonna get into a little discussion. Well, not discussion, but cushion. There's no dis. There's um, just some cussing. No, I'm just kidding. So I just wanted. I came across just from the Chrysalis deck that I got recently because of who did Oh, I'm gonna forget her name. She's so sweet though. She's just a regular tarot reader, and when I first started, I was having a lot of synchronicities with her. And oh, if I can find her, I'll put her book the link below if she's still out here. I think she probably is. I know she changed her name a little bit. It was it was witch, so she took the witch out of it and changed it. I'm like, oh, it doesn't, because people judge you, whatever. Witch just means wit, which means wise. Hag is hagio, which means holy. Anyway, it's not that kind of lesson tonight. Anyway, yeah, that kind of energy comes out this time of year. It's to be expected, you know. Because the divine feminine is very powerful this time of year, and so it's natural that the force is coming up against the divine feminine, okay? The spirit of enmity, okay? So that's where I saw the Chrysalis deck, and it was so beautiful, fell in love with it. Didn't realize it was so damn durable. Thumb number. But Papa Legba is the strength card. And so I looked, because the other ones I mean I'm familiar with, the Green Man and Merlin is in this deck, in the Chrysalis deck. That's the Fool, and he's called the Hero, which is Merlin in that deck. So it's like the hero's journey, right? Okay. But anyway, I wasn't familiar with Papa Legba. Okay. So I looked it up, and it's like associated with the Dahomean religion, practiced by the Fawn people of the Dahomey Kingdom, in the country of Benin. Okay, like Benin. The god that created himself, associated with the heron, okay, Benu. So anyway, the country of Benin, or Benin, Benin. The religion Vodou, which I guess people will say voodoo or this, whatever. We're just doing research here. So Papa Legba. What it led me to was Mawu and Lisa, sometimes referred to as one, and they'll hyphenate it, Mawu-Lisa. And it kind of made me think of Mona Lisa, and I'm thinking of Mona Lisa, and I'm like, yeah, that is kind of like androgynous. It's like two in one, masculine and feminine balance in one body. So Lisa is the male, and Mawu, Lisa, spelled just like Lisa, the name, but that represents the male. And then Mawu, 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 that's the female. So they are the married twin siblings of Nana Buluku. Nana Buluku. So they're the creator spirits, occasionally combined, like I said, as Mawu-Lisa, hyphenated. Mawu-Lisa. So Lisa is the male, Mawu is the female, Mawu-Lisa. See how they put the female one first? Mawu-Lisa. Okay? So the Mawu-Lisa created the world and made it orderly, then made plants, animals, and humans. The entire process took 4 days. So the first day, Mawu-Lisa created the world and humanity. The second day, the earth was made suitable for human life. On the third day, humans were given intellect, language, and the senses. Finally, on the fourth day, mankind received the gift of technology. So, just interesting how twin, okay, um, and his creation story. So, it's about duality. It took 4 days. Four is the number of the earth. 13 and 4. Also 2. So, just interesting. Oh, and I was just playing around with the word English itself. The word English. So I know like the ing, I'm like thinking lungs, wings, that's the the eng, the pang, the ungulating, okay, of wings, lungs, the Divine Mother, that too, the ungulation, that beat, the heartbeat, the ungulating. So that ing or that ng, whether it's ing, ang, ung, okay, the ng is the that's the ungulating of the Divine Feminine, which is 2, right? Wings, lungs, ungulating. Okay, so anyway, that has to do with what I was just talking about too. But in the English, okay, if you think ing, like I just explained with the ungulating, and then lish, okay, it could be like lish as in language, English, okay, the ing language, but English, lish sounds like leash to me. So keeping the Divine Feminine on a leash. English. Okay, so now we're going to get into something else. Close tab. No, don't close tab because I want to bookmark that and everything, but not right now. So and yes, learn Hebrew for children. That's going to be my son's first language. And then all other languages will be secondary, won't they, if that's his first language. So that'll be great. Yeah, so, and we're going to take a trip to the Dollar Tree, get all kinds of school supplies and fun stuff, just for and the Hebrew letters. We're just going to make ourselves. But, and then we have dry erase boards and all that, but Sister Robin out here if she's watching, because yeah, more moms are starting to do that, especially in California, man. So there wasn't any light in here. What happened? Oh, I guess it went dim and then it came back. I was like, I saw my face and it went away. What happened? Because I wasn't paying attention. I was reading something, so I didn't even know if I was on camera or left camera, right camera. Alright, so I'm just going to minimize that so it's not distracting me while I talk. Alright, so now we're going to get into it. Now, as far as the twin flame thing, now let me show you some lights and stuff so you have something interesting to look at. I jabber on just for a couple minutes, but these lights down there, right down there, those are purple lights from the Dollar Tree in a little ceramic. It's like pottery. It's black. It has like little cutouts of like different things, so it's cool. Put lights in there, and so yeah. So I've got a couple different things of lights going. Got the fire going too. But we're going to do the lights right now. So, now, I'm trying to like, oh, the fan is like, come on, fan, we don't want to look at you. You're messing with the ambiance. Okay, so, when I was doing that reading earlier, now, very interesting because I did a personal reading for myself afterwards, just freestyling it. And The Hermit flipped out. I'm like, okay, there's a Virgo, that twin flame. Just one, just that by itself. There was a bunch of other cards, and I was just going through the story, the journey, excuse me, and so at one point this big chunk came out, and it told the story of what's happening. Yeah. And the death card and the cap and the death card and the devil card were in there with the judgment card, Archangel Gabriel, and the moon, which is the sacral chakra. It started out with the Four of Wands, all this stuff. Okay, Ten of Cups, whatever, Ten of Pentacles, all this good stuff. And all that came out in the new moon reading that I just did. On the masculine side was the death card, which represents Scorpio. The devil card also came out. I didn't realize till I watched it back that it actually flipped out. And then didn't it come out on the side of the divine feminine? Yeah. So see how that works? That's why I like to do that. And then when this chunk, so I'm using the Chrysalis deck. When that chunk came out, I had the death card in there, the moon, judgment, and like chariot, whatever, something about balance, this, that, two of cups, all this stuff. Okay. Then when the Hermit came out by itself, I'm like, yes, the Virgo, my twin flame. Show me, and this is exactly how I talk to Spirit when I'm doing my cards and stuff. So I said, yes, I truly believe that the twin flame is a tool. If this is true, give me confirmation by flipping out the Two of Wands with a Pentacle card. And I had like the Eight of Pentacles or something in mind. And this is what happens every time. This is not something spectacular. This is just the gift that God grant. I don't have any control over it, okay? But the more specific you are, I'll tell you what. That's why that Scorpio card, that death card, kept coming out when I said, show me the one that I'm supposed to be with. Show me that. Anyway. So the Two of Wands, okay, it's the Two of Spirals in this deck. With, I believe it was the Knight or the King of Pentacles. I think it was the Knight of Pentacles. But it was definitely showing that it was a person, okay? It wasn't just a tool, it was the person as a tool. Your twin flame, a person as a tool. Because that is exactly what I asked. I said, yes, there he is, the Hermit, the Virgo. That's my twin flame. I know he's my twin flame, okay? But I also know that it is a tool. Because this is what I keep getting shown. So I'm just going with my guidance and what I'm being shown. By God, by Spirit, by higher self, not by other people's twin flame readings, okay? What I get guidance directly from Spirit. I don't go watch other people's videos and regurgitate it on my channel and change it around, blah, blah, blah. And we're going to touch on that too, what this big purge was about in relation to my twin and just throughout my life, but my twin really brought it out. And then it was triggered by the Scorpio, okay? And I purged with this full moon. So when I asked that question, yes, okay, so the Hermit came out, there he is, just one by him. I'm like, okay, there he is. So yes, I believe it is a tool. And I know that he is my twin flame. So there's very specific things I put into it. I said, it is a tool, so give me like Eight of Pentacles. Give me Pentacles to show that, yes, we use it as a tangible tool. And show me that it's twin flame by giving me the Two of Wands. And those cards were the next ones that came out, both together. Two of Wands and a Pentacle. It was the, like I said, I think it was the Knight of Pentacles. Wasn't the Page. So but I can't remember if it was the king or the knight. But it wasn't the queen or the page. It was masculine. Okay, it was the knight or the king. With, at the same time, they both came out. Okay, both came out at the same time. Right after that hermit came out. Right after I asked the question. Well, not right after I asked the questions, but the very next cards that came out and together. So I was. So I went back to the Scorpio story. I'm like, okay, because all the way it was lined up, it was Four of Wands, all of this, the Scorpio, and the Judgment, which is Archangel Gabriel, the breath, the one who's responsible for the sacral chakra, okay, and the moon, that represents also sacral chakra, Archangel Gabriel, the genitals, reproductive, okay, Scorpio is also that, okay. And so in that whole spread, and then there it was, I think maybe the Hierophant was there, so I can't remember, but it was just like all these good balanced, like Chariot, and this Four of Wands, like the Happy Home card, Ten of Cups, all this good stuff, Two of Cups, blah blah blah. So when I went back to that story, and because there was the Devil card, which represents Capricorn, okay, and then there was the Death card, which represents Scorpio. Started off with the Four of Wands, Happy Home. So it was like all this stuff. Okay, and I already know what I. Okay, so anyway. So I'm like, give me a card for that. So I'm just shuffling tarot style, for a little bit, And the Lover's card comes out. I said, give me a card that represents this story. So. Just want to share that. And then the purge. I just wanted to get that out. So this purge thing with the full moon that just happened. A big thing with me, with my twin, and this was old, like I'm not on Facebook, and this was like a few years ago. Like when I first met my twin, we were first together, all this stuff. Maybe a year after but we met August 2013, so, and when I moved here, I hadn't seen him since I had moved away to New Mexico and did all this moving around and blah, blah, blah. Even when I lived in Sacramento and lived close, I was like, no, I didn't want to see him. I told him that I just didn't want to. I wanted my life to be right, you know what I mean? And I got baby daddy trying to manipulate me back into it, and then the saboteur crazy mother. It's just so much shit. Thank God for God. Oh, God. Lord Jesus. Well, Lord is God. Jesus is, brother, priest, teacher, So and he was so hesitant to anything, be my friend on Facebook or anything. And then Facebook's too, like, I'm not saying to anybody who does Facebook, hey, to each their own, whatever. But it was like a big thing I was talking so much shit about it, and then I finally get on it, and then, like, my boyfriend at the time, who I was with for, like, 9 years, another Virgo, his best friend who's Capricorn, who's George, and all these George synchronicities anyway. It's just so funny. And his niece called me Greenwich because she couldn't say Gretchen, and so Greenwich is Greenwich. Is all the, anyway, like, right, when you look back at everything that you just think is just so random, boring, stupid, and then it's just like everything is metaphysical and spiritual. It's funny. And horrifying. So I got like all this time to get on Facebook, and then you get like obsessed, you get sucked into it, right? Because it's so worldly. It is. That doesn't mean that we can't transmute it and use it for our good. And okay, so whatever, you can use the devil's tools for good. If he thinks he's gonna, everything belongs to God anyway. So it's the devil trying to use God's stuff to get you to, right? Anyway, get you to follow him or whatever. Which is really just your own lower expressions of yourself, because that's the only way you can get trapped in that is when you lower your vibration. So there's nothing to fear, okay? There's only work to do to maintain and raise that vibration. Raise it, maintain it, raise it, maintain it, raise it, maintain it, okay? It's just about self-mastery. There's nothing, self-mastery does not have a point of reference as far as comparison to anyone else. It only has a point of reference in comparison to other places you've been in your life. Okay? As far as energetically, right? So, but anyway, so he was so hesitant to anything, and I didn't even want to be his friend on Facebook. Everything was so private and withholding. Didn't even want to tell me his birthday. God, it was just so much fear, right? So, hermit. Fuck, I'm sorry, it's just like big purge with this moon. Like I said, I'm a Cancer moon, Capricorn Cancer, so these moons, especially when it's Cap Cancer and my birthday's in the middle of the month, that's going to be like 65 degrees after this rain in a couple days. It's going to be 65 again for a few days. And I'm like, in the middle of January, where I am, 2411 elevation, and 411's my street address. Which is funny because I was just looking at the Dohamian whatever I was just reading, and the ISB whatever something number at the bottom had 411 in it. So anyway, on Facebook, when he finally allowed me to be his friend, or not finally allowed me, I think I just finally sent him a friend request because I was just like, didn't even care. I was actually on Facebook and like communicating with him and, you know, whatever, sending, sexting or whatever. That's I've never even did any of that stuff before. Probably because he's like younger than me, whatever. I don't know. I guess older guys like that too. Who knows? It's just, right, the technology. You can use it for good or you can use it for evil. It's your choice. It's duality down here. But there are repercussions and rewards. So, to get to the point, because the point is really not the point, you know what I mean? Like, it's the whole, all the energy and metaphysics and spiritual learning, spiritual evolution surrounding it, but this person was just like, oh, and she was like 50, so she was like 20 something years older than him. I'm 13, I think 12 and something months, and that's bad enough. We can't even have the same like references or inside jokes, you know, because of the like one time. Okay, I'm not even talking shit. I'm just saying it was just like jolting, embarrassing. I don't know. It just was like, whoa. It just really brought me out of. Sometimes that would just happen, you know, just like 1 2 1 2 mic check, reality check. And he said something one time like, oh, like he didn't even say her real name. He said like Hannah Montana, and I just went, oh my God, does he watch? To have said Hannah Montana, okay, and not Miley Cyrus, I'm like, oh yeah, he's like the age of like my little foster brother, even younger than him actually. So I'm just like, and he loved, because I just went zoom right to my little foster brother who was just an annoying little shit, but you know, he grew out of it. He's whatever. But he was just really hyperactive. Just, you know, Agent Smiths with hyperactive kids. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not judging, but he ended up coming to kind of my perspective of things and seeing things clearly of like how his mother really was, and anyway. But his dad, that's my original foster dad. She got remarried and divorced and married somebody, but he was the one I loved out of that whole family the most. It was my foster dad, Jim, who had an identical twin brother, Tim. And I went to high school with so many twins. It was so weird. And there's like 5 in my... This is the weirdest thing. I've never, in my graduating class, like 5 sets of twins or something. Or, you know, in my high school, maybe Samara and Shalom might have been. They're beautiful too. Oh my God. Like raven, sable, brown hair with like those blue, green, just beautiful, and like wore glasses, like all smart and just like, 2 of them too. Oh my God, right? The guys at our school just must have been just always trying to, but they're just so smart and good and beautiful, and I'm not saying like good, like perfect. They, whatever. They're just normal, like everybody else. But just super beautiful. And there was always one twin that I like vibed more with, 'cause they are very different, even though they're identical twins. Okay, you think identical twins are just, they always get along, and no, they're all very different. Okay, God, it's about breath and stuff too, not just your natal chart and all that. But I'm way off track, way over there. Let's really reel it back in. So I just saw like a post on his thing, and I'm just like, this kind of stuff's gonna make me go crazy. I gotta get off of here. This is just ridiculous. And he got all mad that I like went through pictures and like clicked like or made little. It's just like, okay, you're over here, you're like having sex with me and stuff, but you don't like. Oh God, what? This is the twin flame fucking shit that you need to purge. Okay, this is what it's all about. And something really fucking peeved me because she posted something on his, on his page. Oh, I just thought you'd like this because here's your favorite. This is just some woman who says they're friends, whatever. He was a user, okay? Used women, whatever. Manipulative, and I don't know, maybe he was being honest with, as far as like he was only with me because yes, I was fornicating with him, but I have protection in my uterus. Okay, I'm not making any excuses. This is a horrible, bad mistake, but you can't really say that because it's part of the journey. It's part of the path, of the learning, the growing. These are parts. This is the activation, all this. Okay, past life. It's all. You can't judge it. That's why you can't say it was a mistake. It was this. It was that. Okay. I was a sinner, a fornicator. No, it was divine, and like that, or else it would have been a different way. That's questioning God, saying that questioning anything really is questioning God. Okay. That's what I believe. That's my perspective. But I believe it's pretty accurate. I believe it's accurate, okay? I think it's accurate. I feel it's accurate. So my thing, like, I love the drums, okay? And this woman posted on here. And mind you, she's like 50-something, and he's like in his late 20s, okay? But I'm like, almost 40. I'm in my late 30s when I meet him, and he's in his mid 20s. Okay, so and now, like I said, he's gonna be 30 this year, and I'm gonna be 42. But so the handpan drum. Okay, there's certain artists, I know them by name. This is my thing. Okay. Okay, God. It's so stupid now when I think about it, but it's like, it's all metaphysical and spiritual meant to be. To play out like this and Facebook, okay, but it's just however it needs to play out in the 3D. And it was just like, I'm like, I thought you'd love this because it's your favorite instrument, so I thought I'd post and send a link, a post, that whatever it was. And it was my boy, first of all. My motherfucking boy, okay? Danny Cud, my motherfucker. Okay, I'm just channeling the now of that moment, okay? And when I saw that post, my heart's beating right. I got so fucking peeved. Okay, hold on. I need to calm down. And being smart your whole life too, and like the cute boy who wants to like flirt with you, but then he doesn't like you and stuff, but then he's just trying to get you to like cheat off your paper. Just okay, so little things like that all grown up, but this thing was like, whoo, that was personal, because that was my essence, and he was stealing my essence to go get pussy. Or whatever, okay? Manipulate women for a ride here. Because he didn't have a car, he didn't have nothing, okay? But see all this heavy moon energy and I'm a Cancer moon, and the moon rules Cancer, and it clouds everything up. And then you realize after the purge, you reflect back and you see what was happening here. So I remember Facebooking him, and I said, and it's so funny because my sister out here, I say sister because we're all sisters and brothers, but she's an oracle too, and she got this, and I never even put this in a video, and I told her about this, or maybe I mentioned it in a video or emailed her something a long time when it happened, but the exact thing, and I typed it in all caps to him, exactly verbatim what she said in a video, and I had never shared this with her, never put it in a video, never nothing, because this was something I told my twin flame. I think this is before I even no, I might have had a channel by then. I can't remember. But so this, and she said, know who you are. I think she said she got in a dream. Yeah, she had a dream and God said that. Okay. And right when she said it, I said, oh my God, that's exactly verbatim what I said to my twin. And right at the moment when she was done saying that, I thought to myself, I wonder if it was verbatim. And before I could even get the question out, she started saying, and it wasn't get to know yourself or blah, blah, blah. It was, and all the, whatever she was saying, she just said, it wasn't these different things. However she said it. It was word for word, know who you are. And that's exactly what I told my twin flame. Those 4 words in all caps. Know who you are. Because I was like, you fucking, I don't know. I don't think I cussed. I can't remember. But I remember saying, know who you are. Don't be stealing my essence and going to, right, to try to steal my essence to go to, oh, I can't even get the words out. You know what I'm trying to say. You know, it's like being an impersonator, like a Tom Cruise impersonator, so you can go hook up with chicks or something, you know, or like getting into music just so you can get your dick sucked. You know, like you don't have a passion for music and you, whatever. You know, so it was like, who are you going around? You're going around telling people you love the handpan drum, and this is Danny Cud, which is like the one that, because when I would put it on the computer monitor before the first little tap of that handpan drum, it's a split screen of him because he overlays it, so it's him in a red sweatshirt. And so you see a double of him, okay? And so as soon as my son probably would see that red sweatshirt or whatever would catch his attention, before he would even hear the music, he would see Danny Cud and he'd start giggling, okay? So for him, for it to be that fucking specific one, and that guy, and that specific video with the... So I commented on her stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, that's Danny Cud, that's my boy, I love you, my handpan drum, blah, blah, blah. And he got all mad because he wasn't specific, but oh, you blew up my Facebook and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, testing the spirit a little bit. And it was all friendly, right? It was all friendly and nice. And she was making a little comment like, because, oh, he posted a picture on there of like them two all like, oh, cheek to cheek, and then the camera, not cheek to cheek, but, you know, like shoulder to shoulder, and then and I'm thinking, you can't even tell, and you over here fucking me and shit, and I got a special needs child, I got an autoimmune disease, I'm on fucking welfare and shit, and you're over here and do that shit, and you're gonna steal my essence to go to get, use women to get a ride, to get this, to get that, you fucking little weed trimmer piece of shit. I'm just channeling what was going through while this was happening, okay, and I'm thinking, you're a massage technician. I give better massages than you. I've been giving better massages since I was 3. That's why everybody in my family been always asking me, rub my this, rub my that. Not in a sexual way. I'm just saying, all my best friends, on my aunt, my dad's always like, rub my feet. Well, he used to try to con me and my brother both into, like, he had this special thing, like, roll up a little tissue, and he would, like, tickle his nose with it. He'd be like, tickle my feet. Here, use the pen. Like, we'd be like, Dad, your feet stink. Go wash them for... Here, you don't have to use your finger. Just use a pen. Here, you find something. Use a... Anyway. But, like, my aunt, my best friends, you know, my best girlfriends, you know, my boyfriends, who, you know, I gave fucking awesome massages, okay? Like, good professional massages without any training, okay? And then he's giving me this weak ass massage and shit. And I'm just like thinking, are you just a doughy, weak little motherfucker? Or are you like, and this is just ego, but I'm just laying there and I didn't say anything to him. I'm just like, oh, yeah, that's nice. Like effleurage style the whole time. And I'm just like, put some muscle into it, boy. Like, don't be like a doughy little... I don't want to talk shit, but it's like me and my gay friend, who we're not friends anymore because he's just extremely asleep, but looked like a Greek god, like totally gay AF, okay, but his voice is so low like that, he sounds like Verda Milo. But like, I told him, because he was like in transition, I'm like, you can stay with me for a couple weeks, that's the max, and like I don't have any visitors, so since I'm on housing, that's the maximum. You just used up all my visitation for the whole year, and I don't plan on having any guests, so, but you can stay with me for 2 weeks, that's the maximum you can stay. But he didn't even last 3 days, you know, because he's just like, you know, gay, but doing the, not trying to find, just being immature, doing gay boy massages and all that stuff. Okay, so I'm like attracting all these bisexual type guys. I'm just like, okay, right? That's what starts happening when you're not listening to your guidance and being divine and treating yourself like God wants you to treat yourself and being as pure and divine as you can. And it's not about being better than anyone. It's about being the best version of yourself. So just, oh, that whole mess of just the place where we met in Guerneville was just such a vortex of evil. And the sexual deviancy and everything. Just even, not even judging anyone. I'm just saying my own, between me and my twin flame, you know. I think it's just... it's a man and a woman, so it's okay. No, it's all just, yeah, we're not even going to go there, but yeah, any sexual intimacy I have in the future will be with someone I know God has guided me to, or guided to me, and knowing each other very well, and all, you know, just and being ready, like working on yourself. Never did that with any other relationship. You know, so anyone that I ever have in the future will be a result of all the hard work that you put into self, working with source, because you're not tapping into someone else's energy. So him taking that essence, and then I just got confirmation, you know, like I said, from the other oracle, and I watched that. I'm like, I just got confirmation that what I said was right on, that I wasn't being harsh, that I wasn't like seeing things the wrong way. And it's so obvious. I mean, he never talked to me about anything about how he loved the hand pans drum and no, he just listened to me hearing that music, heard me listening to that all the time and blasting it, blaring it out the window in my living room, and you know, and when he'd be over and I, you know, so, and he would even comment on, oh yeah, really good taste in music, you know, and then they go use that to fucking get, God. So, you know, but that's a twin flame journey, because it's supposed to make you grow. It's get out of your comfort zone. If it was just some great, oh, plop, here's everything you ever wanted, okay, then you're just going to be a fat sass your whole life and never want to, you won't be motivated, okay? The hunger, okay, that's the motivation. So, it's so funny. I'm watching my brother out here talking about Joseph. Oh, this other one talking about Joseph. I talked to my dad today. He's talking about the story of Joseph. I'm just like, shut up, everybody. Shut up, universe. Keep talking to me. So, we're going to sit here and just throw some cards and see what comes. Oh, and I didn't realize because I got this card and I don't believe I shared it. No, it was personal for me, I believe. The white dragon came out of Orion, okay, Orion. And I don't know this because it doesn't say anything on the card, but when I read it out of the book, it's Archangel Gabriel. So there's one that actually says it on the card, and then there's another, that's the white diamond dragon. Then there's another white dragon of Orion that references Archangel Gabriel in the booklet. Unbeknownst to me, when I bought, I was just like, ooh, dragon, all about the dragon energy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Just goomba. Kick him in the butt and say, ha ha. So, let's see. I did, let me share the masculine and feminine cards, okay? Because this one for the feminine keeps coming up, and this is why I'm really connecting with the feminine as far as, because feminine leads the way, so it's very important that they receive this message, and this, you know, it's interesting because you don't get every card comes up and then the next, okay, and then they start a rotation and everyone gets their chance when it comes to the cards, and it's just if a certain one keeps coming up a lot, it's telling you that this is a truth, okay? Okay, look at the fire.
Look at the flames. Look at them!
Okay.
Owlie, look deep into my eyes. Deeper! Deeper!
Okay. Sorry. We're getting shamanic. Maybe we'll do a little shamanic. Shamala Hunting now said to chill, so I did. I had a burr. Burr, it's cold outside, so I had a beer, 2 ounces of like, well, today it was 2, I only had like 2 ounces of it. 12% Sierra Nevada Torpedo Ale, so yeah. Divine Feminine, just want you to know something. This was at the bottom of the deck, so this is collective. For the ones who resonate with this, okay? Ascended Masters ascend. Bodhisattvas have the opportunity to ascend and choose to stay and help elevate and raise the vibration of humanity. Divine Feminine, you are the Bodhisattva. Not you might be, or you will be. You are. Know that. You are not a victim. You are a powerful goddess. Divine. Beautiful. Be the embodiment of peace, capital P, and serve humanity. Now, this is the one that came out. This was on the top. Okay, it says, there is nothing better that you can give to a person than to be present with them. And that's what I'm doing right now. Trying to be very present, heart to heart, having some pillow talk. Or floor talk, whatever. Okay, so that was the top card. And I showed you the bottom, the Bodhisattva. That's come out several times with that deck, okay? Emptiness is the absolute reality. Capital A, capital R. The source and support of all things. The womb. The what? The source and support of all things. The cosmic womb. Whom? Archangel Gabriel with the comes in with the whom, okay? Now masculine. Okay. Some of you might not like this, but this is, hey, feminine deal with this masculine left brain stuff too. Okay, what I mean, women, okay? Men and women both. So, that was for the feminine right brain. This is for the masculine left brain. This was on the bottom. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. This was on the top. And now remember, better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. And remember, you have to bring peace to yourself first. And source, God creator. Okay, everything that comes from the cosmic womb is there available for you. So, do not let pleasure distract you, for in craving pleasure comes sorrow. Oh, does it not? We create our own torment by not being a humble servant of the Most High and going with our guidance. It takes humility to go with your guidance, because the ego has desires. I want to do this. I desire to be a lawyer. Well, maybe God said you're not good. You ever wonder why some people suck at their job? Because they're going with ego and their desires and what society and all these other things, and not what God's telling them to do. That's why my whole life I had no idea why I was doing what I was doing. And then looking back, it was because God wanted me to learn this shit and how to play the game in the Matrix, and yeah. But this is the one that came out, okay? So that was the bottom and top card, but this is the one that came out for you masculines. Find joy in giving. Happiness is your reward. Right, repercussions and rewards. This is karma. So, find joy in giving. Happiness is your reward. That's right. And do not let pleasure distract you, for in craving pleasure comes sorrow. And for the overall, there you go for the masculine. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. So, let's pull a dragon card. Let's do one dragon oracle card, since I did a dragon tarot reading. I'm not gonna, this isn't an oracle reading. This is just, you know, just pulling a couple cards to see how they all line up. Oh, they already want to come out. Still have that magenta. It's like rose, lilac, something. It smells good. I think I got it from the Dollar Tree. It smells good though. It's been blasted like all night, all day today. Down just a little bit more. There we go. So yeah, it smells good in my room. One dragon card, or yeah, preferably one, please. Team Benevolence, give us one dragon oracle card, preferably a single card, please. Okay, Oh, look, it's the same one that, or one of the same ones that came out from the. Those are the colors of the Divine Mother: red, gold, and black. Protects you in times of change, a time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. Yes, relax, you are safe. Whenever these fears keep coming in, like when you're gonna homeschool and all these things you start thinking about, especially if you're in California and all this, I just keep, every time that thought comes in, I just keep going. Remember, the angels, the cards, everything keeps confirming and reconfirming that you're safe. As long as you go with your guidance, your divine guidance, okay, and you're being good according to what God considers good, okay, then you will be protected. Because those things go hand in hand. God's not going to let anything happen to you as long as you're on the right path. But you have the free will to go off the path and take your chances. Travel this path at your own risk. This one is guaranteed, okay? That doesn't mean you won't trip and fall along the path, but that's the path that God's on. And Jesus walks alongside you, helps, lifts you up, carries. So, just choosing the right path, okay? And then you have to surrender to that and letting the feminine lead the way. Jesus Christ, he was all about balance. But no, he knew the feminine led the way. Who gives birth? The female does. The feminine leads the way in the movement, the procreate, okay? It's just the right brain, the expansive creation. And this is the color combo of the divine feminine. This I already know, even though it doesn't say it on the card, okay? But Thor, Hathor, okay? But this color combination, in the beginning of my channel, like different color combinations were coming to me. And you see it. You recognize on different logos and signs. And I studied advertising and all this different stuff. Okay, so color combinations you see these patterns, okay? Red, black, and gold dragon. So protects you. And remember that the death card, that Scorpio transformation, okay? This is a rapid transition and time of rapid transition and transformation. But relax. You are safe. Four of Swords, okay? Relax your mind. You're safe. Four of Pentacles, you're safe. Relax your mind. Four of Swords. And protects you in times of change. So, and didn't that come with that Kuan Yin, the Buddha wisdom? It said, the thing that protects you or something, right? Yeah, emptiness is the absolute reality. The void, the womb, emptiness is the absolute reality, the source and support of all things. Support, okay? You're being supported, divine feminine. Especially while the masculine goes through this, this time of transition and change. Not that the feminine isn't, okay, but she's being more of the support, okay, and also females maybe who are more in their masculine right now, okay, it's safe to come into your feminine, okay, it's safe to be in the power of the feminine, the fire, it's safe to be in the water and the flow of the feminine, okay, so those that are already doing this, okay, any doubts come up, just know you're protected, okay? And the ones who need to come more into the feminine, just know that during this time of this rapid transformation and transition, because you're more in the left brain masculine, okay, you are being protected during this time and you're safe, okay? During this transition. So for the ones who are already embodying this, who have balanced out more of their feminine energy, you may have doubts that come up, and that's the thing that's You know, not necessarily the transition for some, but for some it's just going to be doubts, okay? So you come through the transition already. So those people might just have doubts that come up. And the message to you is also that you are safe and protected, okay? And I just know that that's the color combo of the Divine Feminine. And look at what's on the fucking bottom, dude. Pause item, Poseidon, Atlantis, hello. Water, it's all about, right? He was the god of the sea. He protected the Divine Feminine. That's why we love Poseidon. The trident, the Trinity, that's what that's all about. See, this is her. See, this is like a vessel. Okay? And he pierces her. She's the two on the sides. Okay? She's the you, the vessel. Holds the water, holds the electric masculine, and anchors that. See, the Neptune dragon, that, I mean, just because of the artwork and stuff, that is representative of Poseidon and Atlantis. And, okay, very much a masculine who knows himself, is very balanced in his energies, because he's aware of the Divine Feminine and that she leads the way, because there's no movement or flow without her, the right brain. Hello, unconditional love, rose pink dragon. Prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. And very interesting, that's like the color of the candle that I have going. It's like this more darker rosy fuchsia magenta pink, okay? What did this one say? Enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable soul knowledge. Right, from the water, from the womb, from mother. The thing that contains all the information. See how that's a vessel, a container? The U represents like the valley, okay? The mountains on the side, okay? Now a valley is created. The mountains, the breast, the B, the 13. A valley is created, and that's what anchors. That's where the water flows, right? And the water anchors. The electricity is attracted to the water. Right? Just like get out of the pool. Like when you live in the desert, you're swimming like all year long. And so you'd see there's thunderstorms a lot out there, like in Tucson. So it's like you see the thunderstorm and it's like, get out of the pool. It's only in the desert you have like that situation. Or, you know, places like that, but you know what I mean. So anyway, all right. Oh, rose pink. I love that. This is that love of the mother. Right? And then this is like the masculine who knows how to let the feminine lead the way, learn from her, protect her, love her. So I just love how all that feminine energy, but different aspects, and it included the masculine and how he, you know, left brain, right brain, male, female, masculine, feminine, how it all balances out. I'm just looking at this rose pink. I'm just loving that color. Oh, it's just, you know, that it's just amazing that was the top card, because it's like that's the color candle that I'll even show you. I don't know if you can see it. The color. Cards out of the way. If I turn the light off. Can you see that it's pink in there? Well, if I tilted the... It looks just... It's kind of a dark pink, like the dark pink that was on here, but it's just... Yeah, the candlelight's so bright that you can't tell what color it is. Alright, I'll leave it there, you guys. I love you all. Peace and blessings.